Raptors lose a close game to end the 5 game. We're one tip away. Scotty Barnes could have saved us. Could have saved the game. Could have saved it with that tip at the end, but he missed it. And the Cavs go home with the win and end our streak, man. This is just a tough game. It was a tough game because we were leading. Everything was clicking all cylinders. In that fourth quarter, something just changed. In that fourth quarter, we couldn't. Darius Garland led them, to be honest. We did a good job on him. First half, he only had 4 points. He ended the game with 21. And he was just getting anything he wanted. He was making threes. He was making good mid-ranges. He was taking the ball. He was taking care of the ball. Darius Garland really showed that he's a great player. Ricky Rubio gave them great minutes off the bench. Chetty Osman also gave them good minutes. It was just disappointing because, like, we didn't get enough. That's one thing I noticed about the Raptors. We don't get enough calls. We do not get enough shooting fouls. We don't get enough, like, nine shooting fouls this whole game. I mean, 9 free throws this whole game. That shouldn't happen. That should not happen. This wasn't the best game for Scotty Barnes. He's missing a lot of bunnies, but he was still aggressive. Still had a double-double. OG, you know, OG's OG. He had that chance to win the game at the end, but he wasn't. We couldn't get that little tip to drop. Then we had Precious. Precious didn't play as much minutes, but he showed a decent. He gave us good minutes, but the thing is, he just couldn't hang with Mobley and Jared Allen. He's just too undersized. He doesn't have long enough arms. Birch, Banton, and Malachi Flynn was great off the bench. Birch gave us great minutes. He was doing everything right. He was rebounding. He was passing. He did miss a lot of his bunnies, but this is a very underwhelming game from him offensively speaking. But he was doing everything else right. He was setting screens. He was playing great defense. He had that big block on the 3. And the thing is, we shot really good from 3 this game. We only shot 27 threes. We shot good from 3. It's just disappointing to lose a game like that. End of a 5 game. Just like that. And what we can take out of this game from both teams is, I don't even know. Because Fred VanVleet didn't have the best of games. Like, he was getting blocked off a lot. He wasn't making his mid-ranges as well as he was, but still, he had a good game. It's just that fourth quarter, we couldn't make anything. And I was thinking maybe Nick Nurse should have put Gary Trent in earlier for that offense. But even when he came in, Gary Trent, he kind of slowed down in the second half. Malachi Flynn gave us good minutes. And to guard Darius Garland, maybe Nick Nurse should have put Gary Trent in earlier to try to slow him down. But the shots he was making, the layups he was making, it didn't look like we could stop him. He was just on fire. He was on fire. And I have to admit that we did foul them a little bit. We did foul them a lot, but we didn't get enough foul calls. I don't think so. We don't get a lot of free throws. Like, none of our guys actually get free throws. Like, they're big men. They got more free throws than our whole team. And that's a problem. We're going to the hole, too. That's the problem. I don't know. Like, I know OG. OG for sure doesn't get any calls. OG is someone that never gets calls on the offensive end because he never complains. Because he never complains, the rest think that, oh, it's okay, let him play. OG needs to be more firm, more aggressive, more talkative, but that's just his personality. He don't really talk that much. I think this is going to be a very rare game where Raptors force almost 20 turnovers and we still lose. Shooting good from 3, and that's unheard of. That is unheard of. We just couldn't score as much in the fourth quarter. That's the only problem. Because we literally won every quarter except for, we didn't win every quarter except for the last quarter. We only scored 19 points, man. We couldn't score. And then we didn't get bailed out by any free throws or any free throws that we could have gotten. No. I think maybe Nick Nurse should have brought in Gary Trent a little bit earlier to maybe guard Darius Garland for those 6 minutes of glory he had. And it's just tough. And I'm looking at this team and just like, Siakam's going to come back. I don't know what's going to happen because Ben, amazing off the bench. But looking at the team, if Siakam were to come, maybe he plays center? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Gary Trent will probably come off the bench, and Siakam will probably start at the power forward. You have OG small forward. Shooting guard. Scotty Barnes small forward. That's no shooting there. That's literally no shooting. And Siakam and Scotty Barnes do the same thing. I'm looking at Scotty Barnes. Of course, he isn't as efficient on the post as Siakam is. But Scotty Barnes is doing everything Siakam's doing, or is supposed to be doing. And I'm just like, I don't know how, if Gary Trent goes to the bench, Svi's not going to get as much minutes. And Malachi Flynn for sure won't get any minutes. So it's going to be tough to see how we're going to plan this out. But this is a good game. Good game for both teams. They both came to prepared. They both came with good defense, especially the Cavs at the end. Played good defense. The rest could have called us, give us a little bit more free throws, because 9 free throws is not good enough. They got into the bonus too quickly. We just didn't have answers for their 2 bigs though. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen did great together. Jared Allen, man of the match, player of the game. It was just everywhere. Like the video, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and peace.